Welcome back to my channel. I've taken the comments on board and have decided that I'll finally use my microphone. I'm a little bit concerned because the shit that I do, I'm worried that I'll break it, but anyway, we'll see how we go. All right, so the plan for today is I've got a steel delivery coming, which will be the start of the skid. But I've got to make a stand for this bad boy. I've been talking about it for a little bit now. So the plan is, I went out to my junk pile. Or when I say junk, my residual material storage facility. And yeah, I went and got some shit out of it, and I'm going to make a stand. Essentially, there's a little bracket down there. These are Colorbond fence post bolt down brackets. So this is another one here. This is what they look like. But I'm not going to use that because it's a little bit too small. But I will use that one, and I'm going to cut a plate out of some other stuff, which is over here. Now I've got the microphone, you're going to hear me huffing and puffing, because I do. I huff and I puff like a billy goat. Yeah, just a little bit of a leftover bit of offcut from one of the I-beams, and I'm going to cut the plate out of that for the top for it to bolt down onto. And that's going to be the plan for this morning. So at some point the truck will turn up and I'll try and get a little bit of footage of that. And then the other main reason is because I've got to I've changed my welder over. Hold on, I'll grab it. So this is my other welder. It's a Lincoln Powercraft 191C, which has a capacity for MIG, TIG and arc welding. It's still a 10 amp machine, but it's about the biggest I could have got for up to the 10 amp. Now I was using it as a gas welder, gas welding, but I've decided this time around that I'm just going to use flux core, but I haven't used it as a flux core welder yet. So I've changed over the spool. I've got a new spool in it, and I've just got to sort of try to break it in and see, because it's got a heap of different settings that I've never used before, but I'll just figure it out. And my plan was make the stand at the same time that I can figure out that it's going to weld properly. Well, it will definitely weld properly, but I've got to set it up properly. I've still got the Ross welder, which is 150 amp, and it does the job just fine, and it's already flux core. But I want to try and use this one if I can, because it's on the stand already. I made the stand for it, and etc. etc. So that's the plan. I'm going to get into it and follow along. Grab a clamp. Wind the clamp down. Stick him about there. About there. Oh, and put it down almost too far. Some time later. He wants to start about there. So, got the trusty bandsaw out, and what I've done is I went and got the paraffin wax that you use for the blade, you got to do some crazy shit to open it because it doesn't just push out like a lipstick. You think it would, but anyway, paraffin wax. So I've lubed the blade up. Going to see how it cuts with the wax. Now stand by. And it's going to be, if I do it that way, I should be right. Nope. I'm just going to go faster than that. Let's go up to about 4. Whoop. No. No, so he doesn't like that. So I've got another idea. Stand by. Okay, let's see how this one, see if this wants to cut. No, it doesn't matter what you do, it's going to fucking walking across the fucking paddock. Thanks, buddy. Thanks. Look at the state of my square. Oh, mate. It got left in a bucket. And the bucket held water. I might try some of the wax on this as well. Just to see if it can extend it. Something like that. Put the lid back on. Move them over there. And then somehow I've got to get some weight on it. That actually seems to be going pretty good. Just can't really get any weight on it. Got the weight on it. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that waxed up. I like that. I do. All right. So there's my plate. And there's me offcut. Same deal. I'm still not going to throw it out because see that bit? That might be a good piece for something I've got coming up shortly. So it's not particularly square. Doesn't really have to be. I'm just gonna use it as a base plate for that. So it's just it's just a junk piece, but it's still a good piece of steel. And I'll give it a clean up and then we'll go from there. So we've got these little dome, they're stainless M8 I think, or M6, can't tell, but I'm just going to use them. They'll work out pretty good. Might come up though, the dome nut can sit on top, but anyway, we'll figure that out in due course. I was contemplating using this bit, but look at the size of it, it's just way too big. Just seems too good a piece of steel to waste. So there is a little bit of a flange or a ridge at the back of it, but I'll just pick a side, which I think will be that one, and we'll stick it on there, and then roughly, probably want to bring it forward a little bit, roughly center it to what we got, and get my trusty pencil, and I'm going to punch that hole, that hole, that hole, and that hole. I'm not going to punch the big hole because I'm not worried about it, I'll just keep flicking them out. Or will I? 75 will probably sit too far back. Nah, I might just try to make up some sort of flashing that'll make it slide out later on. Alright. I'm going to swap out the die because I want to put in the 6.5mm one, because I think they'll be the perfect size for that bad boy. And the only thing I've got to be conscious about is that I'm right very close to the edge, so I'm not sure how that's going to go, but I don't know how else I'm going to be able to do it. So hopefully, no, but you can't back it off, can you? That might be the problem. Like that, popped that beautifully. Hasn't popped it all the way through. Popped it beautifully, but I just don't know how the location is. I need to get a measurement. Yeah, it's probably not bad, surprisingly. Now it did get stuck again because it doesn't like not being under both sides of this. Let me use the pedal. That one moved too, but there's a see if we're doing that. Oh, the fucking dog's not working. So there's that. There's the stand done. Nothing fancy. 12. Way better. Just so you know, I'm not bullshitting you. So I got the little foot pedal. Look at that. Perfecto. Come here, puppy. Come here. Come here, Tulsa. Yeah.